Everybody, welcome back to the channel. So the market sold off quite aggressively on Friday, and right now the futures market are not looking too good. In today's video, I'm going to be addressing the overall stock market, what y'all should expect throughout this week. I'm also going to be sharing with y'all a stock that I'm personally shorting, and I'm also going to be doing an update on some of the stocks that I've mentioned in the past. All right, y'all. Before we begin, again, do not forget to demolish that like button. Definitely like the video, all right? And also don't forget to subscribe if you are new to the channel. So let's get right into it, right off the bat. All right, so with the SPY, I told y'all that in the last video, I told y'all that we were not going to get above here. Like this level, we were not going to breach above it, and that 4,400 was not in play, and that the downtrend started. Now looking at the daily chart right now, it's not looking too great. The futures market is down by negative 1.24%. Where is it going to go next? I think that the next level to potentially bounce off of is this right over here at 39.42. All right, and if you look very closely, like, first of all, let's just address this chart right here. All right, if you look at this thing, compare this to the previous one. As of right now, I can say that we are right around this region. All right, we had round one, and then we had round two, and now round three started, and it's like it's almost there. We're going to test this previous level, maybe chop a little bit more before potentially going even lower. So as of right now, where we stand, we're right over here. All right. So this is the level where I anticipate a potential bounce. Right when it looks like a head and shoulders on the chart. If you look on here, the left shoulder, and then we got the head right there, and then the right shoulder will be complete when we get to the spot. And then from there, maybe a bounce going from Monday afternoon into Tuesday morning would be expected. All right, so that's my overall thoughts on the market. Again, Friday quite aggressive. It started out high, and then there was and then the Fed chair, Jerome Powell, started speaking, and everything just started to collapse. All right, so right now, if you're bullish, I would say be very, very careful and cautious, and wait for this thing to settle down here, and look for a potential day trade if you're not shorting already. Now, the stock that I'm personally shorting that I think y'all should keep on your watch list, that stock is DE. All right. Now with DE, this one have been going on. It's been on an uptrend for a while, and today I think is the end of that uptrend. The reason why I went in short on this one was because number one, yes, the overall market was falling, but number two, there was this descending triangle on the chart right over here. As soon as I saw that, I immediately got in with puts right on that breakdown, and I've been holding. My price target on it is 376. It didn't quite get to 376 on Friday, right? It only got to 378. But with the way the futures market are looking right now, with the Dow being down by negative 1%, I could expect this thing to actually get to 375 at the open. All right, and then with the continuation down, right, until the spike gets to 39.42, I think the downtrend will still keep going. So it could open up at like 375 and then go down even lower. Now, another reason why I believe so is because of the daily chart, right? If you look at the daily charts and we zoom in closely, right over here on the right side, it's at a previous level of resistance. It hit that one right at the top at around 385, right? And if you zoom in very, very closely, you can see that there is a bearish engulfing candle This candle is engulfing the previous one. All right. The volume is higher. This is at 1.4 million. The previous one is at 1.3 million. And the next candle should look something like this, where we open up at 375, maybe 376. All right. There may be a little spike in the morning. There may be just a little spike in the morning to push it up, just to fill that gap before it falls back down until around like $367. Yeah, something like this. And then from there, it may consolidate a little bit more, right? And then potentially fall down even more. All right, but as of right now, this is my very honest thoughts on this stock specifically, and why y'all should keep it on your watch list for tomorrow. Now, some update. In the last video, I told y'all to short Lucid. It was quite clean, and congrats to anybody who took that trade. Again, I told y'all this. Let's go on the 1 hour, right? I told y'all to watch. Again, Lucid was making these lower highs, lower highs, lower highs. And the target that I gave y'all was this circle right here at around 1736. On that specific Friday, it immediately went right through it and broke down and just kept going lower and lower, all the way down to 17. And on Monday, it went down to $16. So congrats to anybody who was able to make some money on that one. The structure is very clean, and it's still clean for more downside. Again, the since the tides have shifted. All right, things are not looking great right now. And if you don't have puts, or if you have calls, I'll be worried. If you have puts, you should be getting paid tomorrow. Now with Lucid, this is not over yet. The breakdown happened, right? And then we had a retest of this previous level of resistance, right? So previous support became new resistance, right? And now this level of support is going to break down, where we see something that looks like this, all the way down to $15, right? And then the consolidation is going to bring um, the stock all the way up to like $16, and then push the thing even lower like that. All right. So that's what I'm seeing with Lucid. So that's my thoughts on that one. Now, the next one that we're going to address, that stock is LABU, LABU. I told y'all to watch this one for a short as well for that reason. And right now, it's looking like it's rejecting. It's looking like it's going off again. Previous level is breaking down right over here at 942. All right. So watch this one for a fall all the way down to around $8. That's where I think it's going to go. All right. So that's my very honest thoughts and opinions on the stock. Now, somebody asked me to look at AMC. Now we're gonna look at AMC. This one is quite unfortunate. The options got screwed up because of, I think there was preferred stock being put out. The name of that ticker is APE. Yeah. So something happened with AMC. All right, and now APE got created. And if you look at AMC, it's just not looking too great. I'm not trading this thing. I don't like trading stocks that don't move like this. There isn't any opportunities to make money on the long side or the short side. So I think it's just gonna flatline for a few more months. Like it's going to follow this path all the way down to $7.50, and I really don't think that it's going to do much. So that's my thoughts on AMC. The last one that I want to address, somebody asked me to look at ENPH, and ENPH is an energy stock, and it's going sideways right now. When stocks are with the energy stocks, whenever there is a massive pullback in the market, they tend to just go, they don't get hit as hard. They go sideways, all right, or they drop very, very minimally. But right now, like the energy sector is looking kind of strong, and this one is at all-time highs. I wouldn't chase it with calls up here, all right. Also, there is a gap to fill at 255, so expect a slight pullback all the way down, and then it's gonna chill in this zone probably until the end of that fiscal month. All right, so that's my thoughts on all of these stocks. That is the end of the video. Again, do not forget to demolish the like button if you like the video. Also, don't forget to subscribe if you are new to the channel by clicking right here. All right. Now, if you'd like to be part of a private Discord community, you can find that as the first link in the description of the video below. If you haven't added me on social media yet, you can find me at NGumah and at PATTERNOLOGY LAB on Instagram and on Twitter. And lastly, if all of this is brand new to you and if you'd like to get started, there's some very basic step-by-step direction in the description of the video below. Step 1 to step 3. It only takes about 15 minutes or less for you to get signed up with all the tools you need to start trading immediately. You can also get some free stocks signing up with Webull using the third link in the description of the video below. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, my name is NGumah in PATTERNOLOGY LAB, where we trade patterns and patterns only. And I will see all of you in the next video.